Only 25% of Americans trust that the Trump administration's recent vaccine policy changes are grounded in science, according to a startling Reuters Ipsos poll. But here's where it gets controversial. This skepticism comes as the administration suggests fewer vaccines for young, healthy individuals, pregnant women, and even children. A sharp reversal from the aggressive vaccination push Trump championed during his first term. Could this be a politically motivated shift, or is there a deeper scientific rationale at play? Let's dive in. Imagine walking past a CVS pharmacy in New York City and seeing a sign offering free flu and COVID-19 vaccinations. It's a common sight, but in 2025, it feels almost like a relic of a bygone era. The Trump administration, now in its second term, has been signaling a dramatic change in vaccine policy, leaving many Americans confused and concerned. And this is the part most people miss. The administration's top public health official, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., has long been a vocal skeptic of vaccine safety and efficacy, despite overwhelming scientific evidence to the contrary. His influence is now reshaping federal immunization recommendations. The Reuters Ipsos poll, conducted over 5 days, reveals a stark divide. Only 24% of respondents believe the new vaccine policies are based on science. Among them, just 5% are Democrats, while 48% are Republicans. Meanwhile, 48% of Americans outright disagree, believing these changes are not scientifically grounded. The remaining respondents are either unsure or decline to answer. This polarization raises a critical question. Are these policy shifts driven by public health concerns, or are they influenced by political agendas? To understand the gravity of this shift, consider the recent actions of the Food and Drug Administration, FDA. Last month, the FDA narrowed its approval of COVID-19 vaccines to adults over 65 and younger individuals with specific health risks. This decision aligns with Kennedy's controversial views, which have already led to the firing of CDC Director Susan Maneras and all 17 expert members of the CDC's Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices. A new committee, handpicked by Kennedy, is set to meet on September 18th and could vote on recommendations for vaccines like hepatitis B, MMRV, and RSV. But should public health decisions be left to those who question the very science behind them? The implications are far-reaching. Nearly half of Americans, 48%, worry that children may not receive the vaccines they need in the future, with 80% of Democrats expressing concern compared to just 20% of Republicans. Even more alarming, 42% of respondents fear their own access to vaccines could be at risk. This anxiety isn't confined to Washington. It's spilling into state capitals, too. In Florida, Republican officials plan to drop public school vaccination mandates, while Democratic-led states are vowing to create their own vaccine recommendations, independent of federal guidance. It's a patchwork of policies that could leave millions vulnerable. So what's really driving these changes? Is it a legitimate reevaluation of vaccine necessity, or a politically charged move that prioritizes ideology over public health? The Trump administration insists these policies are science-based, but with Kennedy at the helm and a majority of Americans skeptical, the question remains, who are these policies truly serving? Here's where you come in. Do you believe the Trump administration's vaccine policy changes are scientifically justified, or do they reflect a broader political agenda? Share your thoughts in the comments. This is a conversation that needs your voice.